Okay, here we go. Saab Gripen versus Su-57 Felon Dogfight. Here's the merge. Once again, I want to stress that we can't get anything real-world, informational kind of stuff out of this, not even theoretical, because these mods are not very accurate flight models, I don't think. I have no idea from first-hand experience, and maybe the Su-57 Felon really is a giant UFO that can change directions instantaneously and has so much excess power that it can just accelerate from zero straight up into the air. In real life, maybe it's that good. I don't think it is. But also this Gripen certainly shouldn't be able to fly this way in real life. So anyway, I just want to stress that we can't get that much real world data out of this kind of a fight, but it is a fun fight. Also, as always, want to stress, I'm not a very good pilot, so I make a lot of mistakes here. Basically, what I'm doing, I'm going nose to nose with him repeatedly, which I'm happy to do against the Felon mod because it's a really, really agile mod. It does have thrust vectoring, so, you know, there is a chance that it's, you know, close to this in real life. I'm not for sure, but so I was able to go nose to nose with him a couple of times, which means I'm getting turned around fairly quickly in the Gripen. Not quick enough. I was also trying to give myself some turning room, but obviously that gives him turning room as well. Still having issues solving geometric problems on the fly when I'm in a dogfight, so it's a little bit tricky. So here I'm in a defensive position. No big surprise that I got myself into this situation, but luckily, other than my head tracking always losing its center whenever I'm looking over my shoulder repeatedly, I was never really in a situation where I felt like I was about to get shot here. So slowing it down, doing some reversals, maybe not the best timed reversals, but managed to actually kind of get back behind him a little bit, just not enough. The timing wasn't right, or the spacing wasn't right, or both, and couldn't get in an actual offensive position on this guy. So he's kind of up in the clouds. I don't know exactly where he is, but I know about where he is. He pops out, and we kind of go nose to nose again. Again, I relaxed the stick there a little bit, tried to build up some energy, and then I pulled really hard on the stick to try to get an angle advantage, but it didn't pay off. But we're kind of pointed in the general direction, again, nose to nose. I don't feel too badly about these merges at my skill level. This is an ace excuse me, this is an ace Felon. Took some pot shots there. I don't think any of those hit. I'm almost positive none of those hit. It wasn't a bad crossing shot, and with this F-15 HUD, you know, once you get them locked up, I like the HUD. I think I prefer the F-18's Pipper when dogfighting, but this F-15 Pipper's not too bad. Not sure if that's realistic either, since it's FC-3 aircraft. I really don't know, but I'd like a little more information on the helmet-mounted display. That would be nice. Also, I really like the F-18 situational awareness, kind of pointing to any threats that are up in the sky. So we've lost him in the clouds again. I can hear him as he goes by. You know, every time he goes by, I can kind of hear and sort of tell which direction he's coming from, but you know, so I always knew roughly where he was, but not exactly. So now we're neutral again ish. More shots. Those I believe are the ones that hit him. I got a couple rounds into him. Also, one of the reasons I do get myself into binds is I tend to try different things, just different tactics. Some of it's panic tactics, but and then sometimes it doesn't work, so I get myself into defensive positions. But right in here, I was really trying to time my merges a little bit and my turns to try to get him low-ish on energy and low-ish on altitude, which kind of requires me to do the same. And That's a dangerous game. As you can see, he had his nose on me there. Probably could have worked into a snapshot, but the AI usually doesn't do snapshots. Sometimes they do. I've been killed on a crossing shot before, but anyway, I'm trying to get him kind of low, and I'm hoping that he'll break away because of, you know, trying to avoid bumping into a hill, and then I can kind of get on at 6 o'clock with enough power to get shots on target. But it's just not working, partly because of the fact that he can just stand on it and get out of any situation. It seems like every time I fight the Felon, that's kind of the way it feels. So not in the best of positions here. I'm really low. I'm getting a little bit worried about hitting a hill myself, and I'm low on energy, low on speed and altitude. So so all I can do is just try to do some yo-yos, and they're working. You know, they're kind of getting there. Right here, I thought I was dead, and if I was in any other aircraft, I would have been dead. I went between some trees there. I got really lucky. If that was an F-16 at that velocity, if I was in an F-18 at that speed, I would have been dead. Like, there's no way it would have climbed out of that. So as good as I think the Gripen is, I think in real life I would have been dead as well. That was not a good situation to be in. And then he blows up, and I don't know why, or he catches on fire and bails out. So I did some damage to him earlier, and I'm guessing that just stress on the aircraft tied with that damage is what got the kill. I'm going to count it as a kill because I did land shots on target. I think it was only 2 shots, but I did land shots on target, and against that aircraft, that's quite the feat. And again, that's kind of proof that the Gripen mod in DCS is probably a little overpowered at the moment. But anyway, let's watch the external view and enjoy. Thanks for watching.